Hi, I'm Teacher Edgar. We're working on Intentional Teaching Card LL08, Memory Games. The objectives are, uses language to express thoughts and needs, and remembers and connects experiences. We're going to be playing a matching game. It's a lot of fun, really simple, but we have to bear in mind that our kids are usually learning how to play a whole bunch of games, so we're going to take them through it step by step. Now, what I would suggest first is you get some simple images or even something as clear and easy to identify as colors, and I would recommend primary colors, on these little pieces of paper, and then just turn them face down. And I would start with just 4. So I'm going to pull out my yellows so that we have only blue and red cards here. And the reason is because we want to start off with something really simple, really basic, and that there's a high chance of success. And I want those kids that are going to be playing this with us to feel that success, so they are more likely to be motivated to try again and again and again, and then we can build the difficulty of the game. But for now, let's just work on keeping it simple. Emmett, come on over. So we're going to present it to them, and we're going to ask them to just pick 2 cards, and you're going to just turn them over. And let's see if you can find matching cards. Okay, turn it over so we can see. Oh, look at that! You found what color? You found the blue. So tell me, are these 2 cards the same or are they different?
The same.
They are the same, you're right. That was a perfect model. Thank you, Emmett.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you later.
Okay.
So you've seen what it's like when a child randomly picks the 2 cards that are matching. Wonderful. But what if they pick the 2 cards that don't match? That's okay too, because they're trying to do what we're asking them to do. So we're going to reward that and say, oh, you really tried, and I saw you pick up the cards and you turned them over, and then there's the opportunity for the vocabulary that's involved in this game. For this game that I'm using just color cards, just focus on those single words, blue, red, and you'll notice I'm manually signing, and because some of our kids are not ready to be verbally expressive yet. So we can show them different ways to communicate. That is manual signing that I'm using. And you'll notice that those 2 other words that I used, same and different, those are really important key words because they're going to need to use that skill and those vocabulary words in a lot of other subject areas in their future. So it's a good time to expose it to them. And it's a really easy thing to do, different and same. So what we're doing is we're developing cognitive development and language development in just one game, and they're doing it by matching. Now, your children may not be motivated by images or flat 2-dimensional cards, so then I recommend getting objects that are exactly the same, that they match. For instance, spoons and forks, or whatever it is you have in your home that are exactly the same, like pairs of socks. That would be a really fun and even safer way to get physical objects that they can match, and they can really see which ones are the same and which ones are different. And you can, again, start with just 4 and then start building it up to maybe 6 and 8 and so on, so that they are going to be working on their cognitive development with matching as well as their language skills when they name what that object is, whether it's a color, whether it's a toy, a sock, utensils, whatever it is you have in your home. Don't feel like you have to go out and buy a nice game in a store and that has a bunch of really sophisticated images. In fact, the more simple it is, the better it is. And the more familiar it is, because it's something that you have in your home that's an everyday object that they are very accustomed to. So it wouldn't be a big stretch for them to try and name that object that you're using the vocabulary for every day. So that's it. I hope you have fun playing this memory game or a matching game, whatever you'd like to call it, and just try it and have fun. Thanks.